Fantastic. Y'all guys ready?
The 25th letter will live fondly in your hearts throughout the duration of this presentation.
Why? Let's do it, man. What's good, internet? We are the Talkaholix. This is Talkaholix React. Face Mason, Brother Guilo there, FNSP in the building.
You know what? Today is a special day.
Let's do it.
I think today and moving forward, come what hell may.
Let's do it.
Bring it on.
All right, so
FNSP
is now
on the shelf.
We're shelving it now.
It's on the shelf. It'll be back later.
It will be
because I like to keep it short in the summertime, but you know
it's the winter coming up, so you gotta be
winter's coming up.
So
winter's coming.
So we just going with, are we doing straight Spider-Punk or Spider-Punk?
We're going FNSpiderPunk. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You got to say the whole thing.
Oh, fine. And then I apologize. And then FNSpiderPunk in the building.
You mother FN right. You better go.
This...
What? That's like part. That's part
Stop
of
it.
why I. That's part of.
Stop it.
The impetus of the name.
You FN right. Really?
You mother FN right. That's it.
I quit. This is why I quit. This is Talkaholix React.
I mean, you wish you quit.
And we're going to check out the state of play that happened yesterday.
Y'all gonna check it out. I'm just gonna go catatonic. I'm a zone.
He's just good. He's gonna be here too. Let's check it out.
Vaya con Dios.
It's a PlayStation.
Look at that Euro trip. I'm gonna just eat my damn dinner.
Wow.
I wouldn't say I'm eating my dinner.
I'm looking at you. What the fuck is this?
So I take it another Fortnite clone.
Your face on TV.
Penguin?
I tried to tell you.
Oh, jeez.
Go hunting time. Hunter G.
I was gonna say something really inappropriate.
Oh yeah.
This shit is too long already.
I thought I was joking.
The whole game is death, man.
Let It Die, coming to PS4 and PS5 next year.
Yes, please
Now,
let it die.
Let's listen in on a recording session with We Are OFK.
No, we're not gonna do that, are we?
War. War sucks. In a world full of war.
Someone wrote that.
Just doesn't have anything to do
What's
with
that?
politics or
War
race
sucks.
or imperialism.
War.
Out there, we look to each other and to our thick arms.
You done?
And you're like, how did they get them that thick? Is this like an alternate reality where arms are just that thick, or are they robot arms? Our last hope is arms.
Luca, focus.
Okay, sorry, for real. PlayStation promo time.
Yep.
I'm just supposed to introduce our band and the game about our band, right? Ooh, can we do something fun with it? Like, can we be like, why is it called State of Play? What are we, the president?
What the fuck is this?
What are we, the...
We've talked about these jokes. Hey,
Hey, you.
Hi. We're still driving. Jay, I heard back from the mix engineer, and she's cool with getting song stems on Sunday.
Itsu! How's the PlayStation blog post going?
Are hashtags too much? I want to reach more people, but I don't think I trust people who use
Is this a game or a state of
Itsu,
play
you're the best at
promo?
this.
I don't get it.
I'm proud of you.
I just do things.
Carter, what you working on?
Just a little audio filter I cooked up for debug here.
Can
Like
Debug make me sound like a demon?
The Knicks versus Bulls
Okay.
score right now.
Give me
Let's
one
just
more
play it.
run
Hold on.
through and we'll take a proper break, yeah?
Okay, hi.
So what you working on?
We
My
are
last
OFK,
nerve. That's what y'all
leading
working
music
on.
podcast, the indie pop group OFK. It's a 5-episode series about how we started the band here in Los Angeles and how so far we have not screwed it up.
How many parts? You
You
said
get
5?
dialogue choices and
5
texting
too
and
many, man.
flirting, and
5.
each episode lets you play an interactive music video of a
No.
new song from our debut EP.
'Cause that's what we
That's
want out
5
of our
episodes,
games.
5 songs. And if you join our mailing list today, you get a life-size cutout of our whole band wearing nothing but PlayStation 5 DualSense controllers.
Oh, God.
No.
Nope. Okay, the cutout is still TBD, but We Are OFK is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in 2022. The future.
The future, thick arms. We are OFK.
Okay, bye.
We love you.
Up next, the team at Young Horses shares a big update coming to Bug Snacks.
That's still a game, right? That's still. How many people play this game?
Did you all see that? Giant bug snacks!
Gosh, we might be witnessing a prehistoric species somehow preserved at the bottom of the ocean.
We need to form an expedition. Bro? Has anybody seen my hat?
Snacks with hats? That's adorable.
Who in their right minds
Wait,
would want to waste their time?
I gotta pause for 3 seconds. I thought the Ubisoft one was bad, right? Like I was like, this is just not.
This is Ubisoft.
Jim Ryan, folks. This is Jim Ryan. He did this. Just want to let y'all know.
And that's
Jim
not
Ryan
all,
did this.
buddy. Ta-da! We
And
finally
fuck you
finished
with your
the job.
smug
So
face.
keep
All
your
right.
email, do some redecorating.
I tried to tell you.
You know it. This'll feel like home.
If that's home, I'm moving out.
Wasting time and get on with this expedition before I'm as old as shoulder.
Ready yourselves! A grave danger approaches!
They said that game called Bug Snacks. I say I done lost my appetite. I don't need no snacks.
This is God.
Leave
Oh
all
my
the snacks
God.
at home.
We've got a security.
Bug Snacks and ruin all snacks for me.
Hold on. This is. You said they said FNAF players.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Freddie and the gang are pretty tired, but they'll be back again next week after a few days of scheduled maintenance.
Taking Percocet.
Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex is now closed, initiating nighttime protocols.
Oh.
No! Wait, I'm still here!
Oh, okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Jumping the shark.
That's the sub. That's what we're going for.
5 more Nights at Freddy's. Why are you still here? Go home.
You can get in an animatronic now.
You should be able to escape when the security doors reopen at 6 a.m. Until then, keep moving and try not to draw attention to yourself. If there is another way out,
fuck
I
this.
will help you find it. I promise.
Will somebody shut Great Value Optimus Prime the fuck up?
Please make your way to the front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for 1 free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing us of all liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon. Would you like to take a short survey about your experience?
I'll take it. The shit sucks.
Battle beasts and demigods in a
It stinks.
It's a Jay Sherman survey.
Coming soon to PlayStation. Let's take a look.
Is this Death's Door? I think it's Death's Door.
Death's Door, but whoever door it is, I ain't knocking on it.
No, I actually want to play this one.
Then you be playing it by yourself. I hope this thing will play out.
Online opponents await in these multiplayer games coming to PS4
There you go.
and PS5.
All first-person shooters I'll watch.
Of course. Why not?
What is Kart Rider Drive?
Oh, you already lost me.
I mean, if you play Mario Kart, you play them all. This is what it is to me. Is a cheap knockoff.
Yeah.
Shatter all expectations.
My expectations is already shattered.
Yeah.
Fuck. You went from a kick-ass state of play to a shitty state of play, man.
Dolores.
This is KOF?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like when they did like just at display of the characters and stuff like that. It's like finally a Negro. Like,
we have the black of you here.
There better not be no DLC that has her wearing a BLM shirt.
They already thought about it.
The woke pack?
Well, I'm sure they did. There'd probably be a BLM crop top.
Yep.
Showing off the midriff. But then, like, some people will be offended by that character because that's not a realistic body.
Yeah, I can see that.
Gotta ask some Chichos, man. You know, gotta show that she's been eating good. Need that cookout body.
This fucking game.
It's futile. Looks like you're in need of your medicine.
Oh, I'm sick enough. Just let me die. Do not resuscitate.
Hi everyone.
I'm Emily, also known as Norsteph. Today, we're excited to share First Class Trouble with you.
It's already out.
Trouble is an
What are you sharing?
game featuring a dangerous cocktail.
Did it already drop on
It's on PC.
On the Sony? So I think this is what a Sony debut. That's all it is. Like we got it too, guys.
As you play,
And I don't care.
don't forget to come back to your wardrobe.
I don't want to play
Let's check
Among
out
Us
the recent match we
Prime.
played.
That was a good one. When the round begins, you'll be assigned a secret role of either a resident or a personoid.
So this is me. I played as a resident in this game, and my.
So
goal
we
was
were
to
playing
reach
Among
the
Us, and we was like, hey, we can do the same thing.
And I got
So we were like,
to
we're
play
gonna do it.
personoid. So my game was all about deception and traps, stopping the residents at all costs.
Great outfit that you have on there.
Thank you.
Whoa, hey,
The most
hey,
important
hey!
question
Hashtag
is,
me too.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought you and I were working together.
I know, right?
Sometimes going with your gut doesn't work out.
Sorry, Dave. I don't have that problem.
You sabotaged the oxygen. Well done.
When a system is sabotaged or a trap is sprung, this is a good time to start casting doubt on the loyalty of the other residents.
Yeah, you had me so convinced. You did such a great job. I even helped you take him out. You really got me on this game.
No one talks like this.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah,
I hate when they do this shit at like showcases.
Too late.
Period.
Whether you're a person
Good shot. No one just like you do. Like, no, fuck you.
Are the key to survival.
Good luck, everyone.
You can
And
tell
remember,
everything is
be careful who you
scripted.
trust.
Horribly.
First-class trouble. Cocktails last longer than friendships.
Work together to
No.
avoid disaster when First Class Trouble arrives to PS4 and PS5.
So we're
next
gonna
month.
work together and avoid
PlayStation Plus
disaster. I'm
members
not
will be
kidding.
able to download the PS4 and PS5 versions at
That's
no
first
extra
class
cost
piece of
starting
shit.
November
That's
2nd.
what it
Damn.
is.
And I thought I was mean.
Mhm.
Scanning craft. Pan-Galactic Federation battleship, the Astoria.
Weapons activity detected. Readying third
Starboard
strike.
thrusters to full power.
There's no time.
No way!
Abandon ship. All crew
Make
members
sure I have
get
my
to
hair
escape.
feather here.
Final Fantasy, Lost in Space.
Yeah, right. They didn't want to show it at the Square Eden showcase.
they gotta give us a little bit of a surprise.
Something, right?
Oh shit. A little bit of Death Stranding right here.
Final Fantasy, Kojima edition.
Damn.
The long journey home.
Are you quite all right?
If it's help you're offering, then it's help I'm taking.
Damn near the full Federation fleet's moving in on us.
Wish I could say we're good. When the Fed saw to it, we aren't.
The crew of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray.
You seek only to devour this world.
I am certain your journey into the stars above will bring hope to the future of this world, Your Highness.
Spare me your self-righteousness. I shall be saved by mine own hands.
If humanity should persist as it has, never will it find total freedom from sorrow.
What hope do we hold should they descend?
You notice, like, there's a formula for all RPG, like Japanese RPG fucking
Destroy
trailers.
the Federation ship by ship until there's not a damn thing left.
Oh, it's a Star Ocean
Ocean
game.
Star.
Does not make it any better.
Just shows how interchangeable they are.
Before we wrap up, let's get an update on the eagerly awaited
Oh, it's almost
Little
finishing.
Devil Inside.
Who's eagerly awaiting Little Devil Inside?
I'm trying to remember when I heard of this game.
Probably never. You don't need to show off for the podcast.
I'm trying to remember, like, did we see this at one of the other state of plays or whatever? But
You're really just trying to show off.
no, I'm really trying to remember this shit because who's eagerly awaiting this shit?
Nobody. What?
Like any other day, Billy sets out on another job. Looks like he's reading the letter he received. The job seems simple enough. Billy arrives at Cornfield Station. He needs to meet Professor Vincent, who should be nearby. Oh, there's an old lady up ahead.
Ooh.
During travel, you can engage with various people. Sometimes to buy goods, or simply ask for directions.
Go. Huh. Let me pause. Few seconds. I was like, let me just check Twitter and see what people wrote. Someone wrote, Sony State of Play was one of those meetings where it should have been an email.
That it should have been.
This is where we're at right now. I'm checking a bunch of them out.
Jeez.
Some bigger than others. In this case, a flock of sheep.
This is bad.
Looks like they have arrived near their destination. Billy heads towards an eerie-looking mansion to fulfill his simple task, of course.
They could go flock themselves.
He's greeted by who seems like the owner. The job is to pick up a mysterious artifact and deliver it to Professor Vincent. Looks like it's kept in the mansion's basement, leaving behind...
Yeah, that just made it sound sexual.
Billy enters the basement chamber.
Yo, I can't wait to
shit.
It turns out that the job is not going to be so simple after all.
Don't go in.
For real, he's a priest. Uh-oh. Puts the lotion on his skin.
Surrounded by a mob.
Oh shit.
Sticking the blade into enemies.
You know shit's about to get real. You saw those tentacles come out.
For real.
During his
Birth of the Overfiend.
Billy needs to resort to his survival instincts and make use of whatever he has to survive. Often being exposed to the harsh side of Mother Nature. A desert environment is one such place. Finding safe places to camp and cooking up food is all part of the journey. This time, a sub-zero climate. And worse, caught in a snow blizzard. Struggling to pull his companion out of the snow. What will be their fate? Lead Billy throughout his journey and imagine what he has to face. Some expected, more often not. Oh my. Welcome to the world of Little Devil Inside.
That's our show. We hope you enjoyed this peek into what's to come on PlayStation. See you next time.
I'm good. I'm good.
This is bad.
Little devil inside. You need to put that thing outside.
I want to, yeah. No.
I mean, they had
Yeah, no.
the last State of Play was so good, and then they just came with this.
Yeah.
And that's a letdown and a half right there.
Disappointed! No, that was... We were talking shit about the Xbox One being bad because it was nothing. Like, sheer nothing.
Because Sony, their last State of Play, they already dropped the heavy hitters.
Then don't have them.
I think That's like a progress. Like they dropped this one as like what a progress reports when very little progress was done.
Well, but it's games that no one fuck cares about Bug Snacks. Who bought that fucking game?
Did you buy it? Like, didn't that come with this?
I don't even have it. Like, I don't even play.
I think that was.
Wait, wasn't
that was one of the first games? That was one of the first games that was free from the PS Plus.
Was
on
it?
Launch? I think.
Wasn't that a Stadia exclusive?
Damn.
Because I swear you could only play that shit on the Stadia.
There's a gift certificate for Stadia. They send you a code.
Wait, there's some. Well, hold on, I forgot. I gotta find it out before I would say anything because there's some more Stadia shit. But nah, I don't fucking remember.
It was the Stadia of play. That's what it was. It wasn't the Stadia of play.
Like, no,
that's exactly how this felt like a Stadia play, man.
Did you just flex your muscles?
No, I saluted.
Oh, I didn't.
I saluted.
I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. But who the fuck Bug Snack?
But there it is.
Bug Snack.
It's how Al, when we look at like when they make Sea of Thieves shit, and we're like, people still play this shit.
Yeah, that's exactly how we're looking at it. Because it's like,
God,
who's playing this?
No one's playing. That was
like, and like with Sea of Thieves, I tried it. Like I was like, hey, I got because I just got the Series S, and I'm like, let me play some Series S graphics.
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves is a freemium, so I'm like, all right, let's give it a try.
Give it a try.
Then I sang the Lonely Islands. I'm on a boat. I sang Boats and Hoes from Step Brothers.
Had to.
And then the Jack Sparrow joint from Lonely Island. Then after that, I just stopped. I'm just Yep. That's it. Then once I got all of that out of my system, I was like, there's not really much to this game, is there? Turn it off, play Double Dragon Neon.
The great thing is that I mean, no. I remember we played, what was it? We tried to play, it was that zombie game. Was it State of Survival, something like that?
State of Decay?
State of Decay. All right. Remember we tried to play that for like, we said, yeah, we're gonna play it. And then we downloaded it. I downloaded it, I think did you buy it out?
Yeah, I bought it, but we never got a chance to play.
Because I was like, I think I tried it out. And I was like, this is not gonna work for me. And I watched gameplays like, yo, this actually looks interesting. And it's like, no one's playing Bug Snacks. I don't want to see Final Fantasy Star Ocean Edition. I definitely don't want to play that. Like, no one's gonna play that because there hasn't been a good Star Ocean game in a long fucking time.
Resurrecting the wrong IP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for Vagrant Story.
I'm still waiting for Parasite Eve.
That would be nice. A full remake of Parasite Eve? A full one.
That would be good. That would be good.
Full-on remake would be brilliant. Parasite Eve 2? No. But Part 1? Yes.
But instead, you get Star Ocean. So enjoy that one.
Yeah, right. Fans, we've been listening. And you know what we figured? You want Star Ocean. Like, that's what they figured out. Fans, imagine if it was like an E3 brand. We've listened. And what we realize is the one game you wanted is Star Ocean. I'd be like, you know what? PlayStation doesn't care. You don't care. You like, no one's listening. But that's like the Tokyo Game Show.
Oh man.
What, from this year?
From this year, well, Al lost his shit.
This game just lost all sense of translation right here, man.
Anything happened in Tokyo Game Show, right?
Microsoft
barely anything
made it. It was Tokyo Game Show for Microsoft was literally a 20-minute ad for Game Pass in Japan. That's all it was, and it was like, we're going to bring Japanese games to Game Pass, and we want you to play. We want all you guys to play these great RPGs. That's all it was. And then like Game Pass. Tango Gameworks is working on something. Here's Shinji Mikami. Shinji said something in Japanese. Phil Spencer nodded his head like he understood exactly what he was talking about. and that was it. And then it was Square. Square had a really good one. They only mentioned one Final Fantasy game, which was nice. Yeah, they said it was only one Final Fantasy game. Nothing but RPGs, obviously, though. With the exception, I think
Square Enix to hurry up and give me my Final Fantasy cooking sim, man. It's like, let's just go.
No,
let's do it. Final Fantasy X Cooking Mama. Let's go, mother.
Listen, I'm waiting for Rad 2, man. That's
no
what
one playing Rad.
We need Rad 2.
No one played Rad 1.
The best mech game ever.
It's
man.
not. First of all, it's not.
Let me tell you, the whole if you play this game, the whole control scheme is how you would control a huge robot.
No, it's not. It's how someone on meth. No. First of all, have you played this shit, Jamaal, ever?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rad,
I'm still thinking about Final Fantasy X Cooking Mama.
Rad, right? Go. So this is how
Chocobo fricassee, man.
Right. One of my best buddies came here to New York City and was like, I got something for you. And it's fucking rad, right? So he was he sent it to me. I think it was a birthday, something, whatever. He sent it to me. And I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. Because he's like, you
probably just re-gifted it.
It's so no one would want that game. So
I mean, that's probably why
it's a good game. It's a good game.
He loves.
He gave you the one somebody gave him.
He has.
See, I played. It's a good game.
He went and got the only collector's edition that they ever made. It came with a box of tissue so you could cry yourself to sleep. And he was like, I'm just gonna get.
First of all, not only is the voice acting horrific, and not only is it a game that runs with one analog stick, literally, like, so it's horrible.
What does the other analog stick do?
It sits there. That's what it does. It's just there for the fun, right?
Damn. It's the neglected girlfriend at the frat house.
So yeah, Rad is a robot alchemic drive, right? And I don't even know what the fuck it means because I didn't pay attention enough to understand that this game. I knew enough to go. This game is one of the worst games ever made. To the point where one of the guys we follow, Al asked him about the game, right, on a stream. And he was like, oh yeah, I had it, but I sold it. And then I bought it again and I sold it again.
That's fine, but I'm kind of curious as to what prompted him to buy it the second time.
Because he had a friend like Al. He had a friend just like Al that was like, you got to try it. It's that good. It's that great. And then he was like, you know what? I had it. I'm going to give it another shot. And probably went to like a fucking whatever the fuck he has, a fake software, etc. in his area. And went and bought it and played it and was like, I'll never get this time back. He probably stopped being friends with that guy.
Said I will. When you say I will never get this time back, that's when you know that it crossed the line.
So I played it for like a good hour. I was on the phone the whole time, so I played it for like a good hour, right? And the thing is, so now the thing is that you're controlling these mechs remotely, so you're not in them and walking around. So you have to move because you're controlling these mechs in this city, and you have to be able to see said mechs and see your terrain. You have to move from building to building with the worst controls ever. Plus the tank controls of a bad horrible control for a mech. So you got to stand there.
It's not. I disagree. Totally disagree.
Al,
because
first
the thing is,
I thought you were straight laced, that you didn't do drugs.
No, this game is good. This game.
It's
the
not
thing
good.
I give you this. Our voice acting is shitty. I give you that much. But what this game does good is actually controlling. Is the control when you control the mech. The simulation on the controller is precise, and the reason why I say that is because if you watched Gigantor, everybody's seen Gigantor. So what this game does, it mimics that. Which you're the protagonist. You have the controller. and you control this mech. And this is the genius of it, because when you're playing as the guy that controls it, and you play the mech. So when you take the guy, the protagonist who controls the mech, you're playing him. And the thing about it, what you do is you position him. And then when you switch from his point of view to control the mech, you're watching it from his angle. So you have to position your guy in order for you to have a good field of vision for your mech.
Oh,
you know
why do I? Yo, try to ask it. Why? You should be, if this is technology that I don't want a remote control drone I can't see. So now I gotta. So again, the controls period are shit, Jamaal. So the natural controls for these characters to move around the way they do and jump and all these things, horrible jump. The jumps are floaty, it's fucking horrible. The movement is OD fast for no reason. It's a horrible camera angles of shit. Camera's bad. It's all bad. And then you got to jump on these buildings. The first stage, you're in a town where the highest building is 3 stories. But you got to be able to see your mech and everything else around them on a 3-story building. The mech is 80 feet tall.
Well, you get on the roof and you see everything.
You do. I did that, and I still didn't see anything. You know what I saw? And then there's other cities you fight in where they're tall buildings, right? So you'll be walking through this area. You'll get attacked by an alien. And so you get on a roof. But you know what you're obstructed by? Other tall buildings.
Get on the tallest building. Get on the roof.
Because the controls are shit. So I had a problem getting on this one building with shitty controls. Now I got to get off this building and try to get a taller one with shitty controls. That game is horrible. It's a shit game. It is. You're like, oh my god.
Nah, it's good. I like it.
No, see, I thought he wasn't on drugs. I thought, but no. This is no. Someone.
Watch. I'm
that's why there'll
stream
never
this
be
game.
a Rad 2. There'll never be a Rad 2. This is why. There's certain games you're like, yo, they got to bring these IP back because they were great games, right? And you're like, okay, this is awesome. No one plays Rad. No one does. Not even the guy who made it plays it. He probably was fired immediately. And the guy who greenlit it, fired immediately. They don't fire people in Japan. They just put them in corner offices. These niggas had one corner office together. They didn't even give them severance. They put them in a corner office. It was like, stay the fuck there. You're not even allowed to go home. Stay there. That game is garbage.
Nah, I disagree, man.
Listen,
Disagree.
you can disagree all you want, right? And I love you for it. You can go forever. But that shit is hogwash.
The thing about it, when you, like I said, the way you control the mech is exactly how you would control it if you actually had it in real life. Like if R1 is to actually move your right foot, then L1 is also to move your left foot. So you're actually walking. So it simulates how you would control a robot in real life. Like that's why I like the whole mechanics of it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
No, you wouldn't.
Did you really use the shoulder buttons to move around?
Walk? To
walk.
First of all, in robotics,
use the analogs to punch.
In any robotics thing, they don't have single buttons for each fucking appendage. They don't.
How old is this game?
This is the PlayStation 2 era.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably had it like that back then.
It's it's horrible. Like I can understand. Like again, I can understand if your thing is you're in and yeah, I get what Al's saying. Like yeah, whatever. You can just move your shit up and down. Like you can change the controls to be better, but the controls are shit. It's not responsive at all. They're definitely not precise. They're not responsive.
You could change the mechanics of the controller.
No, you can't make them. You can't make them more responsive. You can change what they do. They don't change the precision of it, and you can't change. They're not responsive. It's shit controls. Movement is horrible, and like I said, even character movement is bad. You move shittily with the character before you move shittily with the mech. No,
it's all about the mech. I mean, the character itself. I mean, it moves shitty because you only could. The character's only good for what? To move around and for you to control wherever camera angle you're going to choose them. That's about it. But everything is basically it's about the mech. So when you actually control the mech and the way you use the controller, it's like it's like you feel like that kid from Gigantor. Like if you actually have the controller. Now that's what's so genius about it.
It's not genius at all.
Yeah. Yes,
First of all, there's never a point I felt like the kid from Gigantor. Because that kid was stupid. So I felt stupid. Yeah, so yeah, I did. I felt stupid. That kid's hard. So I did feel stupid, definitely. Yes, I felt just like him. That game is bad, dude. It is so bad. God, it's so bad. Tell you where they they're not making another part to that. If it was that good, there are other shitty mech games that they've made multiple parts to over time. And they didn't do it to this one, which tells you this is worse than those shitty mech games.
Damn.
Well, like I said,
he's talking about that game like it owes him money.
Dude, it's a bad game. It's so bad. Oh my God. They're just games that you just look at them like, no, I don't. Again, you don't get that time back. I want a class action lawsuit against that company to get my time back.
Damn.
Watch, I'll live stream it or recording, and you'll see what I mean. I'll play that game good.
Go ahead, and you'll play it, and I will sit here. We can share the feed and watch you play it together and stream it this weekend. If you want to, we can do it this weekend and watch.
Damn.
And you will literally tomorrow. I will put any amount of money, man. Like lunch will be on me that day. I will Uber you food that day if you don't sit here and go, "Why are you making me watch this?" At least once.
Damn.
Or the phrase, someone greenlit this shit? Something within that realm will come out. Whether it's in your face, like your facial expression, anything, it will happen. It will.
Is you didn't because you played it, but you didn't play it, man.
Oh my God! Don't give me.
Let me tell you,
wrong shit.
No. I played it. I played this game. There's three mechs. I played with all three of them.
If somebody has to tell you that you're playing the game wrong, that means the game is bad. Like literally,
damn. That's what that give means. The game a chance.
I played it for like an hour, 2 hours. We played it again when you came here. Yeah, matter of fact, when you came here, I played it twice. You came here, we played for another hour, and you tried to show me how to play it. And I was like, Al, this game is horrible. And you're like, nah, no one, you don't go to shitty movies and go, listen, you're watching a movie wrong. Come on.
Well, if you watch Batman and Robin, yeah, you watched it wrong.
No, you're watching the wrong movie. That's a big difference. You're watching the wrong movie. No one ever tells somebody they're watching a movie incorrectly. Mm-hmm. It's just a bad movie. It's a shit game. It's a shit game. No.
It's a good game. It's a good game. I like it.
That shit is, listen, man, that shit is the hemorrhoid of fucking gaming. That's what that is. It is not good. It is so not good. It is bad, dude. This is, it is see, that should have been on State of Play. That is comparable to what we just watched. Rad.
That would have made better, at least.
You probably would have you would have tweaked your nipples just now if Rad was on there. I understand that. That'd have been you. That shit, horrendous. Horrendous. But back to this fucking
State of Play.
Stadia of Play.
The Stadia of Play, we're gonna call it the Estrada of Play.
Word. Horrible. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
My God. There's been that Ubisoft one was this year or last year?
This year.
Right? So there's been the Ubisoft one that was horrible where we didn't even finish watching it. We watched 3 or 4 minutes of it. I was like, well, I can't do this.
Then the last two Xbox.
The Xbox one so the Xbox Tokyo Game Show one was bad, and then their one from Mexico, was it? I believe they had one that was that was one in Mexico. Like that was the big thing because Forza Horizon 5 is based in Mexico. So
they went to Mexico because Phil Spencer enjoys tacos.
Oh, that's what it is?
Probably.
That's what we're going with. But I'm glad you said tacos and not something else. Anyway,
tequila,
chimichanga,
whatever. Right. I'm glad you.
Low cost elective surgery.
I love the PG aspect of these phrases right now. So like, yeah, we saw those and they weren't great.
No, we was gonna say Dirty Sanchez. Don't worry about it.
God, Jesus.
You could.
Sorry.
Hunts Point, get that. They're still out there.
Phil
They ain't
Spencer's not going to
home.
Hunts Point. God damn it.
He'd be too scared to go up there.
Now
You
it's
don't
different.
know that?
That's
If Todd Phillips shot the sequel to Joker and had Joaquin Phoenix dancing at the Hunts Point terminal market, everybody be at Hunts Point.
True. But yeah, so that was bad.
Some of the older guys will stay at Hunts Point just not
after hours. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
They'll be on HBO, that new documentary. But
right.
But yeah, no, like that was bad. This, like, the last State of Play was fantastic. Like, they knocked it out the park. And then you went from that to this. You could just put out YouTube trailers and been like, okay, we're good. You put this together.
Because all it was, like, it was what the vast majority of the games on the Stadia of Play was like, it was ports. There's like announcements of ports.
Yeah, no,
because like there was that
I believe 2 of those games are on PC already.
That Catch Me If You Can. What do you call that shit? Fucking Bizarro Among Us.
Oh yeah,
that was already on PC.
Yeah, it's on PC.
And that
Everybody's
was just
playing
an announcement that it's going to be on the Plague Station now. And it was like, well,
is Among Us big on? So I'm gonna.
It's like we're waiting for Horizon. We don't care about this.
Is Among Us even big on consoles as it was on PC?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So
I think after everybody made it do what it do on PC. It was like,
yeah. So like, I don't think that.
What else is there?
Yeah, like, so that's that. There's a few games that have come to PC after having like a nice run. A few games on console that had a nice PC run that really didn't change the landscape of it. I mean, Hades is fantastic wherever you play it. So, and I know a lot of people who got their first taste of Hades on that, on a console. So, like, that kind of made something happen. But I was talking to my daughter about this a while back. I'm kind of. It gets to like. We'll talk. Like, see, here we go. I'm about to say it again. I hate when you have a game that comes out that's this massive thing, right? Phasmophobia is a perfect example of that. Among Us is another one, and then you get a slew of just fucking copycat games, and we'll just make it different because this time this one it was whatever. It's like Barry, and I have this. That's what each game does. Five Nights at Freddy's came out and there were so many clones, whether they're fan made or some small indie studio made it. This is another one where you have so many, Among Us, so many clones. And it's just, I'm sick of this shit, dude. Phasmophobia got like 4 games, I think it's 3 or 4 games out now that are just Phasmophobia clones. And this one does this a little bit better. This one looks different or looks better because it's built by a bigger studio. Like, I don't want to see your version of the X-Men. As I told the guy one time, like, I don't need to see your version of Thor. I want to see a brand new character. Like, I want some new IPs to come out and be great. We're not seeing that. Like, this shit was horrible, man. There was nothing. Little Devil Inside, you made a big deal about it. There was nothing interesting about that at all. That was not interesting in the slightest. That's the door I saw on PC and I wanted to play, and I just never got the chance to get to it. But other than that, like, there had to be some other shit you was willing to put on there that was better than that shit. Come on, there are other games that were at least mentioned once or twice. You could have shown me that that game that we were snapping on being the Bayonetta game from last. You could have shown me the same trailer. Yeah. I'd have been happy. Yeah, I'd have been happy just watching that trailer. But you just put all this shit out here. PlayStation actually put out, like, on Twitter, they did. Hold on, let me go back to it. They asked.
Did they apologize?
No, they were, because Tone. I can't blame the social media team for these things. And they were asking people, like, what is your favorite part of this?
Nothing.
Let me find it. I gotta find it. Give me a second. It was like, what was your favorite part of the State of Play? And it was like nothing. None. Mad
the
memes.
Ending.
Man.
Mad memes. That's it. Let me see if I can find it. It's gotta be.
I'd rather see. Remember that cat game that they announced? I'd rather see more gameplay of that shit.
The cat game? What was the cat game they announced?
Was it Stray? I think it was called.
Oh, that Stray actually looked kind of weirdly interesting though.
I'd rather see that than this shit. I mean, I'd rather see some more Horizon Forbidden West. Give us some gameplay of that.
Or just a release date.
Something, right?
I think
works too.
I think it's January though, or February, one of those two.
Well, they could have used it. They could have used the Stadia of Play to confirm it.
Yeah, it could have. I mean, that's a game that everybody wants to play. I mean, the first one was good. I mean, I definitely want to play the second one. They could at least incorporate that in this state of play and make it at least interesting.
Drop at least some first party stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like with the last state of play, Sony was crushing it with their first party.
Rushing.
Like
God of War. I mean,
took no prisoners. None. Announced the damn Wolverine, Spidey 2 featuring Tony Todd's Venom. Candyman gonna be the voice of damn Venom.
All of that, and you got nothing now.
And now it's like, hey, remember those games that you probably played 2 years ago on PC? Some of them are going to be on the
We got it.
PlayStation.
We got it, damn it. We're going to do it. Woo! Like, that's what that shit was.
And then Square was like, hey, oh, and Star Ocean, if you're interested. Like, nobody was interested.
Here you go.
Anyway.
That's it for this episode of State of Play. What was your favorite reveal? Someone put up a meme. Our expectations for you were low, but holy fuck. Like, come on.
I bet they thought they had something going on when they introduced Dolores.
Yeah.
When they had that King of Fighters DLC, the King of Fighters beta or whatever. They're like, they'll like this. It's like,
oh my god. Hold on. I'm trying to find some good ones. Oh my god, this is so bad, yo.
There's a whole bunch of fuckery in this one, man. It's like I said, it's like, they blew their load on the last one and then they just got nothing left. It's like, oh, I'm done.
They went back for a second pump and
somebody's actually pleased. Someone wrote hype for Death's Door and Little Devils Inside. I really wanted Death's Door when it came out everywhere else, and this was a total surprise. Nothing extremely exciting beyond that, but there was something for me in there, so I'm pleased.
As
everyone sees, there was never a point where we saw someone was like, no, like that didn't happen at all. No.
Shit, I'm there cutting my damn Red Fox jokes throughout the whole damn thing.
No. Someone said, I've been waiting for this game for 6 years. Talking about Little Devil Inside.
How old is what?
6 years.
Shit. His life must stink.
Be some shit if the game was just built 4 years ago. You waiting for 6.
Yo, hold on, peep this one. The State of Play made me happy I can't get a PS5 and haven't been able to waste money on one yet.
Damn. And like the other angle of it is all of the games that they announced were for both the PS4 and the PS5. So
yeah,
you're not that far out of the woods. Snarky McSnarkerson. It's like you can still poison your PS4. You're talking all your bullshit. And I bet that ass got plus too. That shit gonna come. Was it
someone wrote sell your company to me, I'll put on a better show.
Damn.
Man,
comes out the day
and Jim
before
Ryan
my
had him
birthday,
shot.
And I'm definitely not getting that shit.
The what?
That Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach comes out the day before my birthday. And that is not going to be a birthday gift for me. Negative.
Man.
Good old negative.
So that's it for that.
Somebody would have liked it.
Listen,
I don't know how, but they thought somebody would have liked it.
I mean, they were fans, but I don't think Scott's involved. Scott's not involved, right? Anyone? Sorry?
What? No, he quit.
Yeah. See?
Well, that explains it.
The original guy who made it was like, the guy who created it was like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like season 4 of the Boondocks then.
Good call.
Oof.
I'm gonna say Iron Man 3. It's like Iron Man 3.
Yeah, so we got
or Iron Man without Favreau.
Yeah.
Any Iron Man without
Can't do
Favreau.
that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's some zombie shit. Ain't gonna have no
Yeah.
soul to it.
No
Just in
soul.
time for Halloween, though. Hey,
There you go.
a trick or treat, bitch.
You sure Kathleen Kennedy wasn't behind this shit? Because I could have swore that bitch had her name in there somewhere, man.
She's like, her and Jim Ryan are running Sony now.
That's it. They're co-CEOs.
Oh,
running this shit, man.
Damn,
running it to the
man.
fucking ground.
Because the shit is
that's their mission.
Like, I'm really looking at what, like, even they have breakdowns of what they showed because I can't remember the shit they showed. It was that bad.
Yeah, you could tell it's bad if you can't remember what we just saw.
Like, that shit is bug snacks.
It's like, it's bad when they can't remember what they just showed.
I mean, so it was rumored, well, not rumored, but it was stated at one point that they were going to be more indie focused on this anyway.
Well, that didn't pan out that way, did it? That was just a whole bunch of ports.
Indie ports, but whatever. Like, it's just, but they're not great. Like, I mean, I don't, just because I don't care, I'm not going to act like no one else cares.
But you just read a whole bunch of tweets that proved that very few people would have cared.
Yeah, like, I mean, but Twitter's dicks. But anyway, it's like when we talk about Microsoft and when they were at a point where they were just focusing on family-friendly entertainment games, like a couple of E3s where you got like a bunch of shit in the middle. That's these family-friendly games, Sneakers, the Cat 6, and shit like that. And you didn't care. Like, it was like no one played Sneakers 1 through 5. Why would we play part 6? It's like, it's that whole thing. No one played Rad. Why would you give me Rad 2? Those things, right?
Leave Rad alone, man. It's a damn game.
Yeah,
That's it. Ah.
Trigger warning. so like, but you kept putting out these games. What was it, like Lucky's favorite fun time, whatever the fuck it was? It was like all these games, and no one like what? And then they focused on, you already know Microsoft will always focus on Minecraft and Sea of Thieves. Like, those two things will always be there, no matter what. And Grounded being the third thing. So those three things will be there all the time. And I look at, like, I don't give a fuck about those three games when you first showed them. I'm not gonna care about it now. So, like, that's not for me. That's for whatever your number of people who are playing those games. I heard Sea of Thieves get some good numbers. It's not like Alien Fireteam Elite was 800 people playing right now.
Yeah,
that's a shame too, man. If only could fix those glitches.
Speaking of like being AFK off of games, I heard that Far Cry 6, they kind of send emails out to people with Esposito's bad guy.
Yeah, if you're not playing.
Yeah, it's like they show your stats, and it's kind of like, surely you can do better than this.
Yeah,
and it's like it's a shot of homie, like him and his bad guy persona with the eyebrow raised. It's like, thank you for letting me do whatever I want to this city or whatever. So it's like they're trying to guilt you into getting back to playing.
How about make a better game?
Like,
how about do that?
So like now y'all doing push notifications for fucking console games, like
because you don't want to make a better game. First, like, we'll go into like Ubisoft for 2 seconds. Outside of all the fuckery, as far as the controversy and sexual harassment shit and all that other thing that similar
and
to what
Beyond Good and Evil 2 never coming out. That shit is gonna be in development hell until eternity.
For what?
Like Armageddon will happen, and then 2 days after the end of the world,
Your mom will put that the fuck out there. See, and that's the shit.
We're still waiting for a better console.
We're not like, listen, I don't want to play another Assassin's Creed game. Again, I don't fuck Assassin's Creed at this point. It's the same game.
You're gonna get Assassin's Creed paintball. They're gonna find a way to chibi all of the characters out. They're gonna be co-sponsored by Nickelodeon. You're gonna fucking
like that.
You're gonna fucking Krusty Krab outfit. You be out there fucking trying to murk out plankton and shit. Like
Pachinko machines, all that shit.
But the thing is, like,
you're gonna get Assassin's Creed Racing,
kart racing, always kart racing,
and then Assassin's Creed Cooking Mama, like the Cooking Mama coming back now. You better watch.
You want that shit to come back hard.
I don't want to. I just know it's doing. I just know it's gonna happen. That's it. I'm hedging my bets. I'm getting ready. That's it. I'm
But
preparing.
yeah, no, it's you have all that. It's just so you're going to get another. Now there's what is it, Rainbow Six Extraction? It's called, I think it is a newer one because we want an actual Rainbow Six game, and fans have been asking for an actual Rainbow Six game forever. We had that trailer for Patriots, and we thought we were going to get an actual Rainbow Six game, and we got Siege because they deaded that. And then fans are like, "Can we get a real Rainbow Six game?" And we're like, "Yeah, we can do that by giving you another multiplayer game to play." And so no. So okay, then that's another one. We're finally
Rainbow Six, then they gave you 6 rainbows.
Yeah, we're finally getting a Splinter Cell. Right. So after all this time, we're finally getting a Splinter Cell game. I hope that's not dog shit. They should never make a Watch Dogs game again. We should just get to this point where Watch Dogs is done. Never make another game.
Let it
gave
die.
That thing the funeral. You
Let
gave
that
that thing
shit-
the eulogy you felt it deserved.
It is let that shit go. Don't make one for the next console generation because you're going to do. Listen,
they'll make one for mobile.
Nothing. Don't give me anything. None of that shit. Like I don't give a
Exclusive to the
fuck
Apple Store.
about Rabbids. I don't care about a Rabbid. I want another Rayman game. None
Oh,
of that.
Nintendo got you for that Rabbids. I think they're doing a sequel to that Mario Rabbids. So you ain't got to worry about that.
Don't do none of that shit. Like, don't give me and give like if people are asking, like truly asking you, like, yo, this is the game we're gonna fucking spend our money on. And you're sitting going, no, you're gonna spend your money on Assassin's Creed. No. Don't Vince McMahon this shit. Don't do that. But that's what you get. Like that's what the fuck you get. Every fucking time. Like that's what you're getting. And I'm just sick and tired of shit. Like so we're Sony is just when you talk about the indie aspect of things, Microsoft is doing a better job with ID at Xbox. I think they're doing a fantastic job dealing with indie titles and getting these indie developers to come and play and play on Xbox. And Game Pass is allowing us all to play it no matter what. So they're getting the exposure and they're making this fucking money. Sony, for some reason, is just not getting it right. If this is what you're putting out there and you're hoping that we're all going to be on board for that shit, for bug snacks, no, I'm good. What's good, guys? Face Mason here with Talkaholix. And I'd like to take an opportunity to thank you for watching this video. But we need you to do a little favor for us. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button. Hit the bell for all notifications so you can see all the new content when it comes out. And hit us on our socials. Let's get a little dialogue started. We'd love to have you. On behalf of my two brothers, we thank you again, and we'll see you later.